Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at how you use and set up push notifications from your back office. So when you log into your dashboard, you head over to your campaigns tab and find notification. Click on that and you'll see a screen. If you have notifications that were there before, you'll see the history of your notifications. If you've likely got nothing on your screen, it'll be blank. All this will be empty. You would hit the add new button to get the push notification started, but before we go there, we've got a little box in here that you can enter in email addresses. This basically allows you to enter in any user profiles that are in the app to have access to the hub. The hub is the ability for you to send push notifications right through your phone without having to log into your back office, and that's handled in a different video. But right now, we're going to take a look at how you set it up in the back office in your system right now. So here we go. We click the Add New button, and we give it a name. So I'm just going to call this demo. You can select a date. Please note, if you select a date in the future, you will be able to set it up and forget about it. Select the date and time. That's great. If you want to send the push notification out today, immediately after you set this up, you select today's date, which is today's the 19th, and then just select any time. Select the time here, and then obviously your time zone, and we will go to reward levels. Please make sure you select all for reward levels. We do use reward levels. Even if you're not using reward levels, please make sure you select all. If you've got multiple locations, you're able to choose which locations customers you want this to go to. If you don't have multiple, it will make sure again. If you don't have any multiple locations, still select all or the location. So I'm going to select all here. If you've got tags enable you to segment your database. Okay. So you can create tags and tag your customers in their profile with specific tags. In this example, this is for a clothing store. They've got different brands here, so people would want to know when certain brands, maybe new arrivals come in, that kind of stuff. You could say, we've got a new shipment of diesel coming in, and all the people that are interested in diesel will get that push notification. So right now I'm going to leave tags blank because I want it to go to everybody. Okay. You can leave it if you're creating a new tag on the fly, but you can leave that. Title, so this would be, I'm just going to call it demo. Start date and end date. This is important. So today's the 19th, so I'm going to say this would start today, and the end date has to be at least a day later. So I'm going to make it the 21st. Sorry, the start date is the 19th, and the end date the 21st. Make that the 21st. Okay. And what this means basically is when you send the push notification out, and let's say I send it out to the 19th today, right now, the push notification will obviously beep in the customer's phones, and then the notification will be in the notification screens section inside of your app until this date. So on the 22nd, that push notification will automatically drop out. Okay, so that's what this is for. You cannot have a push notification that starts and ends on the same date. If you do, nothing will show up in the app. So please, there's instructions right here. It's got to be at least one day apart. Okay, so this placeholder here is what shows up on the screen of your phone. This is text that shows up. Okay, you can see that this is the way it will look on the phone. Now you have the ability to do two things. You can either type a message in here, or you can send an image. You cannot do both. You can do one or the other. Again, stressing it again, you cannot do both. If you type a message and add an image, it'll mess with the push, and it may not go out, it may not work. So please, again, one or the other. So if you type a message, fine, great, continue on. This will be irrelevant because there's no image here. You hit the active button and submit. Or if you add an image, I'm going to put an image here just for the demonstration purposes. You can upload an image from your computer, or we've got one image here in the system here, so we'll put Black Friday sale. And this also, you can link a URL to that. So when people open up the push notification and they see that image and they touch that image, it will take them to whatever URL you put here. So I'm not going to put one here for this demonstration, but you can. So like, let's say you're highlighting a product. It's a pair of shoes. You can put a buy now button on the actual image, and when they click the buy now button, it will go right to that URL, which is where your shoes are housed. Okay, so hit the submit button. Now this push notification shows right up at the top of your list. Okay, right there. And again, we didn't schedule it for a later date. We wanted to go today, so this link will show up. You hit the push, hit that link, and it goes out to everybody on your list. I'm not going to set this up. I'm not going to hit the push button because it's a live database, but that's how it goes. If we were to set this up for a future date, let's say the 21st, you will see, you will still see the push notification, the push link, but it's now been scheduled. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. It's going to go on its own on the scheduled date and time. So essentially, that's it. It's not very complicated. There's a couple of things in here that you may, not get initially, but once you understand what they're for, you get it. Reward levels, again, make sure it's set to all. Locations, all or one. Tags, if you don't have tags, don't worry about it. Leave it blank. And then the start date and end date, very, very important. They've got to be at least a day apart. And again, description, which gives you the ability to type information in the text message, or you can just send an image. And I like the image much better because you can put a really good-looking image together. It looks way more professional, and then you can send that image, and your messaging can be on that image, right? So whatever message you type here, you can put it in an image and make it look really cool like this. I mean, I could have typed Black Friday sale, blah, 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 up to 70% off, but it looks way better in an image. All right, thanks for watching, guys.